Alright, guys. Just look at these headlights on my Opel Astra. I mean, seriously, look at them. They're so yellow and cloudy that they don't even look like headlights anymore. More like two pieces of old plastic that gave up on life a long time ago. Honestly, I think these things have seen more history than I have. This is actually my wife's first car. She's still learning to drive, so we picked up this old Astra as a beginner car. Mechanically, it's solid. But visually? Yeah, it's a different story. And if you've ever owned an older car, you know exactly what I mean. At some point, headlights just stop being clear and start looking like they've been covered in fog for the last 10 years. So today, we're doing something simple but fun. Testing viral internet hacks to restore them. You know the ones. Lemon, toothpaste, all that trust me bro stuff people swear works online. And at the end, we'll see if any of it actually beats real automotive polish. Let's find out.
Before we start experimenting, let's clean them up a bit. No point trying any hacks if we're just rubbing dirt around. So I'm just spraying them down quickly and wiping off all the surface dust, grime, and whatever else has been sitting here for years. And honestly, they already look slightly less tragic just from that. All right, we've got a clean starting point now. Time to begin the experiments. Hack number 1 is probably the weirdest one.
The lemon? Yeah. Apparently people online decided that fruit is the solution to cloudy headlights. I still don't fully understand how we got here, but let's try it. I've got a fresh slice of lemon, and I'm just rubbing it directly onto the headlight. And I'm not gonna lie, it smells amazing. My whole garage now smells like someone opened a lemonade stand in here. I'm working it in pretty thoroughly. Circular motions, side to side, top to bottom, trying to give this headlight the full organic spa treatment. And while it smells fresh, visually, nothing is happening. Like, at all. I'm really trying to convince myself there's a difference, but nope. Let's rinse it off and see the truth. And yeah, still cloudy, still yellow, still tired. The lemon gets a 10 out of 10 for smell, and a 0 out of 10 for actual results.
Alright, next up, toothpaste. This is probably the most famous internet hack out there. Everyone swears by it. Just use toothpaste, it works like magic. So I've got some Colgate, and if this actually works, my car is about to have the freshest breath in the entire neighborhood. I'm squeezing a decent amount onto the sponge, maybe even a bit too much, but whatever. And now we're basically brushing the car's teeth, which still feels weird to say out loud. I'm scrubbing it in with steady pressure, making sure I cover the entire surface. And to be fair, it does feel like something's happening. But the real question is it actually improving the headlight? Or just giving me a sense of accomplishment? All right, I think that's enough scrubbing. Let's rinse it off.
Okay, washing everything off now. And we'll dry it properly with a microfiber cloth. Let's take a look. Okay, I'll be honest, it's slightly better. Not dramatically better. But there is some improvement compared to the lemon. But it's still definitely cloudy. Like, if this was a video game, we didn't unlock a new level, we just cleaned the menu screen a little bit. So yeah, toothpaste helps a bit, but it's nowhere near a real fix. Let's dry it completely and move on to something more serious.
All right, enough messing around. We tested the internet hacks. Now it's time for something that's actually made for cars. This is K2 Turbo Polishing Compound. No fruit, no toothpaste, just proper automotive polish. I'm applying a generous amount onto the applicator pad and starting to work it into the surface. And immediately, this already feels different. It's smoother, more controlled, and you can actually feel it doing something. I'm working it in with small circular motions,
making sure every part of the headlight is covered evenly. And unlike the previous experiments, I can actually see the surface starting to change while I'm working. That's usually a good sign. All right, let's see what we've got. Now I'm buffing it off with a clean microfiber cloth. And... wow! Okay, that's actually a real difference. The cloudiness is disappearing right in front of my eyes. The surface looks clearer, brighter. You can actually see reflections now. This is the first time today where I don't need to convince myself it worked. It just did.
And here's the final result. Look at that difference. It's not 100% brand new from factory, but it's a massive improvement. Way brighter, way clearer, and honestly, it actually looks like a proper headlight again. So yeah, conclusion is pretty simple. The lemon was fun, but useless. The toothpaste helped a little, but not enough. And real polish, that's the only thing that actually did the job. Sometimes the internet loves overcomplicating simple problems. And sometimes the boring professional solution is the one that actually works. So if your headlights look like this, skip the kitchen experiments. Just use proper polish. What do you think? Worth the effort or not? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. There's more coming soon.